Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. My name is Kay. This starting this channel is such a huge deal for me because I don't do this. I don't do people, I don't do recordings. I'm more so the lay in the background type of person, don't want to be seen. But I have been on a spiritual journey over the past few years, and as a part of my journey, this has become a part of my journey. My test and my story have become my testimony, and God says that they should be shared because a lot of people can relate. While I'm thinking it's just me, that it's just me dealing with certain things, it's not. And even today, when I wanted to start today, I felt like today was the day, you know? And I was like, no, I don't have the computer in my room. I don't have everything set up. I don't have anything where I should be. Well, here I am in my daughter's room because today is the day. Whether I chose it or not, it was still chosen for me. So I want to start with the beginning of my journey. I started off searching for missing kids. And one in particular, Cody Bigsby here in Hampton, Virginia, who is still missing, who still has not been recovered. And we still continue to search for him to bring him home any way that we can. However, along the journey to bring Cody home, I realized and learned so much about myself because my journey was not just about him. It was about me developing into who I should be. So I'm going to share with you guys because I feel like, or God feels like my story should be shared. I want to start with being not fitting in. Not fitting in. And that it's such a cold thing because like even now I think about it and I'm like, gosh, why do I never fit in? Why do I never fit in? And I didn't realize how many people really felt that way, or like they were the black sheep, or like they were not a part of what everybody else was doing. And the reality is that we were never made to fit in. We were never made to conform to what everyone else was doing. One analogy is like sticking a triangle into a circle. It just does not fit. We are that circle. We are that form, and we do not fit into what everybody else wants us to. Along my journey, I have tried so many times to fit into or been critiqued because what I do does not fit into what is norm for people. I am not the norm. And I have gotten to a place where I realize I am not the norm. And I am so glad to be in that place, to be different, to be a light, to be the guide, to be the person that steps forward in their purpose. Because so many people don't, because they feel like they fear judgment, they fear acceptance, they fear what people think. And that was me. I feared it all. I feared it all. I went through it all. I feared just really giving in to what my purpose was. Like I have walked into stores and seen people and been like, oh wow, there's something about this person. Their light, their glow, their strength. It was just something about them that stood out to me, you know? And then I realized one day, and actually recently, that I am that person. I am a light. And that is why I got on here. I was like, let me put some makeup on. Let me get myself ready. And God said, no, because your light shines through all of it. And that's what needs to be seen. So natural it is. My beauty it is because my light shines bigger than anything on the outside. The flesh is just the flesh. The soul is what really counts. And that's what I want you guys to get to know throughout this journey, is the soul of the person, the heart of the person, as well as being a part of the journey of the missing people that we work with and getting their picture out there. So I know Other people were like, girl, set up more than one YouTube. Because do one for how you feel and do one for true crime. I'm not going to do that because my heart belongs to true crime. And I am who I am, you know? So I'm going to set up one. And the people who love and accept and see all of this for what it should be will appreciate it. And the people who don't just will not. But as you walk into rooms and you see the glow on other people and you realize that you are that glow yourself, it really does something to you. You really begin to ascend into a bigger purpose because you realize that this is bigger than you. I remember the day realizing that search and rescue wasn't it. It was way bigger than me. It was way bigger than search and rescue. And that is what brought me here today in front of you guys, because that was not it. So this is more so my introduction to who I am and what brought me here. I remember growing up and even in relationships that people would say, you just want to be seen. You just want people to see you. You just want attention, or you're attention hungry, or you're doing this or you're doing that. And I sit back and be like, no, you don't see me. Do you see me? Because if you see me, you would know that's not who I was. I've never been that. I've never been that. And I could never figure out why people felt like I was always seeking attention or I always wanted to be seen. And that's because they seen me in the wrong way. They seen me in a way that someone who loves you shouldn't see you. Someone who cares about you shouldn't see you. Because people who love and see you see that your purpose is way bigger than anything else. So I walk into the room and people feel like I want to be seen. Really, I want to drift into the back of the room. I want to drift into the background, fade into the background. But God says for me, that is not your purpose. You will be seen. You will be a light. So to all the lights out there, I inspire you to not drift into the background, to not let anyone come into your light and dim your light, because your light is important. Your light has a purpose. You have a purpose. Don't let anyone dim that. Don't let anyone take that away from you. That is yours. It is yours. It's not that you want to be seen. It's not that you want to be heard. It's that your purpose is to be seen. Your story will be heard. And that's something you can't help. That's something that no one can take away from you. And people who can't relate to that are judgmental. They are combative and they come against you. But you don't walk alone, ever. Ever. Okay? And that is the first thing I want people to understand, is that you do not walk alone. And your purpose will always stand bigger than anything else. So people come to dim your light, to try to manipulate your mind. Lots of time, narcissists, because you stand out more than they stand out, and you stand out without even trying to. Let your light shine, and this is the beginning of me letting my light shine to everyone, to you guys, to anybody who hears, to let my light shine. And this is only the beginning, because there's so much more that God has in store for this YouTube journey. And I hope that this video reaches someone and touches someone and makes them appreciate their journey the way I learned to appreciate my journey. If I would have fit in years ago, if I would have been a part of the crowd years ago, I would have never been who you see today. Ever. It is only because I never fit in that I am who I am today. So don't get frustrated. Don't give up on God, because He has not given up on you. Don't let the outside and what you feel like you're missing out on be a thing, because you're missing out on nothing. And everything you've lost in this journey to become who you are was never yours to have in the first place. So accept who you are for what you are, a light, a light. And we will continue on this journey on YouTube, sharing our lights together, sharing the process of knowing that you were light together. And in the midst of that, sharing the missing people that my organization Hear Their Voices searches for. Because even through the search for missing people, I don't search alone. And I have a partner, Amber, and we don't search alone. Everything's God has always guided. He has always guided. I remember having dreams with lions, wondering, why is there always a lion in my dream? Why is there always a lion in my dream? And then one day I realized it's because you are the heart of the lion. You have the heart of the lion and the wisdom of the owl. So don't settle for anything less than that. And I hope to see you guys soon.